I'm not sure. If I were her, maybe I would have done this. I would have said, you know what, here's $50,000, get the best surgeon, take care of them. But no, she brought them all the way back to the United States and ultimately adopted one, and one was adopted by her friend. And this child has had many, many surgeries. And you know, it's just so sweet of her. And then in the election, when Bush and McCain were in a primary in South Carolina, they basically took these little pamphlets and said McCain had an illegitimate child with a black person, and it was very sad for this little girl. So anyway, but Mrs. McCain still does her trips around the world. She was about a month ago in Bosnia. 2 weeks ago she was in Vietnam. And I mean, some of those children with cleft palates and things, I really think she's a strong woman and she's a brave woman. So I would love for her to be our first lady. So that's how I decided. That's how I decided I'm going to support John McCain. And my second reason for supporting John McCain is that I don't care how much Obama says the military is coming back. The way this war on terrorism is going to work for the next 10 to 15 years till we kill every terrorist or jail them, I think our army has to be out there somewhere. They're not coming home.
They should be coming.
They should be coming home. So I want somebody who leads our army, who is a military person themselves, who can understand the generals. We don't want to have a Rumsfeld, Bush, Cheney disaster. So for those two reasons, and also my best friend Grover Norquist told me that he had somebody sit down, work out all the tax, and if Obama becomes president, our tax will be 80%. That's it. So unless he takes it, Grover said to me, unless he takes it.
That's only if you die.
Grover said to me, unless he takes some things back. Also, Grover said that obviously this man doesn't understand finance because he made $1 million last year and this year. It's all sitting in his checking account in the bank. He obviously doesn't know how to invest. So it's scary to have a president who doesn't understand finance. So anyway, that was my talk, and I'm going to turn over. I don't think we need to introduce Secretary Kemp. Colonel Parker, Colonel Conker, I have to introduce. We're so lucky here in this area to have a person. I mean, it's not lucky that he was in jail with Senator McCain, but you know, he knows him better than anybody else because they were in a prison in Vietnam night and day. So he's going to talk first. He's going to tell us about the real John McCain. Andre Stone is our chairman for the John McCain Committee here in Eagan. Andre will wrap it up for us. And his John Rainey is a friend of McCain's. Also, he's a big mover and shaker for the Republican Party in South Carolina and Washington, D.C. And he's going to be our third speaker. And I think he will tell us why we should vote for McCain, not the reasons I gave you, but some other very important reasons. So shall we just start with Colonel? Shall we just go ahead with you?